Okay, Math 8. This is a video explaining a little bit about what a proportional relationship is. And we're going to use the example of Joey Chestnut and his hot dogs. So I'm going to show you, you can watch this, pause it, and what I want you to do is reproduce this exact same graph so that you can practice what I'm teaching you. And I am on a timer. I can only keep this to 5 minutes, so I'm going to make it as efficient as I can. So the first thing is you're going to be going to desmos.com, and then we're going to choose, in this case, graphing calculator. And once you get to the graphing calculator, because we have our data table, we're going to enter the data from that table. So you go up to the plus, choose table, and now we have places to enter. Remember, our X values are going to be our time in minutes, and our Y values are our dogs. So we have 0 minutes and 0 dogs. 3/4 of a minute, he ate 7 dogs. 1 minute was 10 dogs. 2 minutes was 20. And the next one we measured was 5.5 minutes, 48 dogs. You can see over here, the points are starting to show up. Now, they're not all fitting because the numbers are too big to fit, and we're going to fix that in a moment. First, let's just enter all the data. So we have 7 and 56, 8 and 61, 9 and 66, and 10 and 71. So you can click, and as you hold it, you can drag around to change the view window. So I can move over there, but notice we still don't fit all the points on there. They're going up in that direction. And so you can use your fingers on your touchscreen to pinch and drag, but I like to use this to actually change the scale. So on the x-axis, we only need to cover up to 10 minutes. We could leave it at 15 though. But on the y-axis, it needs to get us up to about 70, and right now it's only getting us up to about 10. So click this little wrench here. And on the wrench, our x-axis is fine, but we wanted to make our y-axis increase. So I'm just going to delete that and make it go up to 100. And now what you see is the points are showing up here. We can also add labels. X-axis was time in minutes. Y-axis was hot dogs eaten. Okay, so what you see here now is that we have all of our numbers on here, and they kind of appear to be falling. You know, they're definitely going up because he's eating more hot dogs as time went on, but it does not look like it continues up at a straight rate. And what we saw in the video was as he was stuffing his face with hot dogs, he was getting hot and sweaty and obviously slowing down. And you can see the slowing down as the steepness or the slope of this starts to level off. Now it's still going up because he's still eating hot dogs. So one of the things we're going to talk about is what makes a proportion. So I'm just going to write a note here for you. A proportion starts at the origin, which is the point 0, 0, which this one does, and goes at a constant rate of change, which this one does not. So this is, that meant to be a note there, so I'm going to add another note. This is not a proportion because if you multiply the time by a number, you also have to be able to multiply dogs by the same number. For example, if you multiply to get from 2 to 8, that's 4 times as many minutes. It should be 4 times as many dogs, but it went from 20 to 60, not 20 to 80. So that's how we know it is not a proportion. So what I want you to do is make the same graph, take a screenshot of this, and attach it to your file.